In the icy expanse of the Siberian Arctic, where sunlight is scarce and the cold is relentless, a polar bear was wandering in search of prey. The vast white wilderness stretched endlessly, and the only sounds were the howling winds and the distant cracking of ice. But today, something was unusual. The bear appeared sluggish, moving with heavy steps, as though weighed down by an invisible burden. Small holes were forming on its body, and strange parasites were crawling within them. The once mighty predator was now a victim of an unknown affliction. With each passing day, its condition worsened until it could no longer move. The arrival of the rescue team local fishermen, accustomed to witnessing the raw beauty and brutality of nature, had never seen anything like this. Their initial reaction was fear that this disease could spread, fear that they were witnessing something unnatural. But concern for the suffering creature prevailed, and they immediately alerted the wildlife rescue team. Dr. Eva, a renowned veterinarian specializing in Arctic wildlife, received the call. With her were biologist Mark, an expert in environmental changes affecting animal health, and a team of experienced rescuers. Without delay, they packed their medical equipment, survival gear, and scientific tools, boarding a helicopter to the frozen region. The urgency in their voices and the determination in their eyes reflected the gravity of the mission. A few hours later, as the helicopter hovered over the icy terrain, the team spotted the motionless bear lying amidst the snowdrifts. The sight was haunting, its powerful body barely rising and falling with weak breaths, its fur no longer pristine but marred by infection. Examination and initial research. Dr. Eva approached the bear cautiously, her breath forming mist in the freezing air. As she examined its thick white fur, she found disturbing evidence of infestation. Beneath the fur, tiny holes were visible, and within them, microscopic parasites wriggled grotesquely. Mark, wearing sterile gloves, carefully collected skin samples, ensuring minimal disturbance to the already fragile bear. He set up a portable lab station, and within minutes, preliminary results were in. What they found was alarming: a newly discovered parasite, likely activated due to shifting Arctic conditions. These parasites were burrowing into the bear's flesh, draining its strength. Without immediate treatment, the infection would become fatal. The team exchanged grim glances. Time was running out. The start of treatment. The first step was stabilizing the bear. Dr. Eva administered a sedative, ensuring that the creature remained calm while they worked. The cold wind howled around them as they moved quickly, knowing the extreme temperatures could make their task even more difficult. The anti-parasitic serum, specifically engineered for large mammals, was injected carefully. The medicine needed time to work, but they had to act preemptively. Advanced sprays and topical medications were applied to infected areas. Return to freedom. 2 weeks later, the transformation was remarkable. The bear, once on the brink of death, now stood tall with renewed strength. Its eyes, once clouded with pain, now gleamed with life. It was time to return it to its home. The journey back was smooth. Upon reaching the vast, open ice fields, the team carefully opened the transport cage. The bear hesitated, sniffing the cold air, recognizing the familiar scent of its homeland. Then, with a powerful roar, it bounded forward, reclaiming its place in the wild. The team watched in silence, a mixture of relief and accomplishment washing over them. They had not only saved a magnificent creature, but also gained valuable knowledge that could help protect other wildlife in the future. As the bear disappeared into the Arctic horizon, Dr. Eva turned to her team, a proud smile on her face. "This is why we do what we do," she said, her voice filled with determination. This mission was more than a rescue. It was a step toward understanding the fragile balance of nature in a world that is constantly changing.